What's going on, Motor City Sports Talk? We in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon button. We'll miss another video. And I'm hearing some talk that the Lions possibly can move on from Marvin Jones. Obviously he had a really strong training camp. He got a knee injury in camp, and I don't think he fully recovered. But this year he wasn't really on point. And what's so funny about it is that the NFL is a dog-eat-dog world. For real, man. If you got one bad season, man, they can get rid of you and not really owe you no money. I'm going to give you a fun fact before I get into this video. The NFL makes 75% more than the NBA, okay? But the NBA players get paid 200% more than the NFL players. And you know why? Because NFL players have no camaraderie. They don't stand with each other. They don't support each other. Look no further than the Le'Veon Bell situation, okay? And that's some everyday, real work type of stuff, man, okay? Even in the few unionized shops you got left in Michigan and around the world, okay? You can go, look here, man. You can be in trouble, and a lot of your union brothers will throw you under the bus now. There's no unity. It's the furthest thing to it. And it's the same thing in NFL. There's no unity, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody stepping on their toes. It's no way they was supposed to be speaking on Le'Veon Bell's situation. It should have been nothing but support for him. But instead of that, they out here, buck dancing for the owner and stuff. Until the NFL players start supporting each other, man, they get better contract and better pay. But that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen because they not gonna stick with each other. And they're not going to stand by each other. And stuff like this will happen where they can move on from Marvin Jones, trade him and do whatever, and not really owe him no more money. And take a small little cap hit most of the time. So, but is it possible? Yeah, he had a bad season this year by his standards because of Jim Bob Cooter, because of Stafford, and probably because of his health. Stafford missed a bunch of throws to him. He dropped a few throws early on in the Jets in the 49ers game as well. They wasn't basically pitch, a long handoffs or no accurate passes, but there was some passes he should have caught in the Jets game. They were spectacular catches, and there was some passes that Stafford missed them, and I think he dropped in the 49ers game, but him and Stafford never had that rhythm this year. And they're going to continue. I'm going to tell you this, man. They're going to continue to change out all these people around Stafford. The whole right side of the line is going to be new. They're going to change out Golden Tate. They're going to change out Marvin Jones. Guess what? I'm telling you. They didn't change through 1,000 running backs. They didn't change through a few coordinators. We'll see after tomorrow if Jim Bob Cooter going to go. Why should I tell you? They didn't change defensive linemen. Sean Rogers, the other guy that played next to him, Corey. I can't remember his name. Was it Corey Sims or something like that? C.J. Mosley been here. A Prefla, Vanden Bosch. Backus was a left tackle. Raiola was a center. They should never have stayed with the franchise that long. They both were sorry. From Levy to Justin Durant. You could just keep going on the list of players that's rotated around Matthew Stafford. But still, Stafford is here, and everybody knows Stafford. If everybody was honest, everybody knows Stafford the problem, man. Remember when Joe Lombardi left and said he was stupid and he had to dumb the playbook down for him. But then again, that's Detroit. They invest superstar money into marginal or subpar players, man. There's no way, shape, or form that Marvin Jones should be out, but the way it's being said is that they're trying to get the Jim Caldwell guys out, and maybe Marvin Jones is kind of rebellious against Matt Patricia. We heard in the locker room there was some veterans leaking stuff out and being rebellious against Matt Patricia, okay? We heard that all through the training camp, all through the summer, all coming through the fall. A lot of them dudes, the veterans, didn't accept Matt Patricia. And I did a video yesterday morning, talking about Stephen Tulloch, Jason Jones, Jameson Hedable supporting Jim Caldwell and saying that Matt Patricia was garbage. And I'm pretty sure, especially Jason Jones being the guy from the area, they still in touch with some of the players on the team. And a lot of those Jim Caldwell people, I guarantee the majority of the locker room that like Jim Caldwell, okay, are all saying the same thing behind closed doors of rebellion. We're being rebellious against Matt Patricia, okay? And if it's really true that's coming out that Marvin Jones could be on the move, that's just giving more validity that he ain't the Matt Patricia guy. Okay? He ain't a Patricia guy. He's one of them dudes that probably was rebellious against Matt Patricia, and rightfully so. You making us practice super hard. You making us do so many padded practices together. We wearing down. We trying to come to you, and we trying to come to you and tell you like, look, we wearing down. This is, we need a little break. And then you not listening to your veterans. And Jim Caldwell will listen, and he knew how to, he knew the pulse of the team. But Matt Patricia just trying to come in here and be the Terminator and trying to tell us what we need. But he ain't never suffered with us before. He ain't never talked to us before. He ain't come in and settled down with us before. He ain't come to talk to the leadership of the team and feel the pulse of the team. It's been that disconnect from day one, and I really wasn't trying to play into it like that, because I thought that it'd be resolved. But now that it's coming out that quote unquote ex-players are saying that he was late to meetings, and then the media say he be late to media meetings, talking about Matt Patricia. Yeah, this shit is getting bad now. Now you see why the team don't have no camaraderie. Now you seeing why they possibly traded Golden Tate now. It wasn't because of money. Golden Tate was probably a Jim Caldwell guy. Now you see Marvin Jones is another guy on the chopping block. He was probably a Jim Caldwell guy. These are some of your veteran leadership that probably was being rebellious against Matt Patricia. This is deeper than performance, because we know Marvin Jones can still play. Stafford was the dude that was off this season. But then again, you get that in the NFL again. Look here, man. They pay these sorry-ass quarterbacks all this money, right? All of them. Derek Carr, Kirk Cousins, Matt Ryan, Matthew Stafford. All them dudes are sorry, bro. Imagine if they had to play in the 80s with Elway and Joe Montana and them type of dudes where, you can bump the receiver all down the field. You can hit the quarterback. Wasn't no roughing the passer. Wasn't no targeting. Wasn't no defensive receiver. Dude, do you know the degree of difficulty that Dan Marino and Joe Montana and even Aikman had to go through the 80s and the 90s? The degree of difficulty, man, if they played in this league today, all of them be throwing for 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 yards probably. Let's keep it real. So there's no reason why Stafford should be suffering in a league where you can't even touch receivers. He should be thriving. But all they're going to continue to do is shuffle the players around him, and they ain't going to never get rid of the problem. I'm going to be mad as hell. I ain't going to lie if they trade Marvin Jones. That's my dog. He been my dog since Cincinnati. And I told everybody when he came here, we need a jump ball receiver. Marvin Jones too short. I said he's 6'2", and he can run, and he had one of the best drop rates the year before he tore his knee up. Before he tore his knee up. You know what I'm saying? You see what Ebron doing in Indianapolis. He was one of the ex-players that was criticizing them letting Jim Caldwell go today too. I talked about. You know what, man? I may be done, man. I may be done and get rid of Marvin Jones, and they don't re-up and get no other receivers here, man. They keep shuffling all these players, and number 9 is the problem. You keep shuffling all these coordinators, and number 9 is the problem. You shuffling all these coaches, and number 9 is the problem. You shuffling general managers, and number 9 is the problem. The only bigger problem than number 9 with the Detroit Lions is the forwards. That's it. You're going to try to make my boy Marvin Jones a scapegoat. He's just going to go somewhere else and ball out. I'm going to buy his jersey. He's going to go somewhere else. He's just going to ball out. He's going to go to Kansas City, or he's going to go out to New York and ball out. He's going to do what he do. But trying to make, the receivers the scapegoat now? Come on, man. We smarter than this, right? Motor City? Detroit, we smarter than this. We all know Stafford the problem. They can shuffle as many people around. If they let Marvin Jones go, man, I'm going to be real pissed, man. That's how mad I'm going to be, dog. I may just stop being a Lions fan, man. Because I'm sick of this shit, dog. This dude ain't did nothing wrong but ball out. But like now, it's just a rumor. It's inklings around here. I hope they don't let him go, man. I hope they don't let my dog go. I was happy when we got in. He balled out, but it is what it is, man. Y'all know this organization can't get right, man. They can't get right. I hope they don't let my dog go, man. But, the Lions, man, 10 years, man. Stafford been here, and he keep getting raises and shit, man. For 10-some years, Jeff Baxter was here, keep getting raised. He was the sorriest motherfucking left tackle there ever will be. Dominic Royale had one good year with the Lions. He was the sorriest center, but they stayed here, caking and banking off the damn Lions. Man, I'm just keeping it real, man. Y'all know what it is. Motor City Sports Talk. Let me go ahead and go to sleep for the night. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All the links in the description. You can reach out to your boy in the email as well. If you got a video request, question, business inquiry, sponsorship. Also, we'll make a donation to the channel. That link's there as well, too. Don't forget to